Good morning, beautiful people. Leaving the cave. Listen, fingers crossed you guys don't fall down. I talk about this every week that I need a new mount for my camera, and you're literally held up today with spit. So I hope you don't fall. If you do, we'll carry on, but I need to just order a new one. Maybe I'll do that when I get home today. How are you guys? Happy May. Happy kind of overcast day. It's supposed to rain all week. Oh, we have the Dunkin' Donuts crowd this morning. Good morning, Dunkin' Donuts people. Yeah, how are you guys? I have been sick all week long. I don't often get sick. And after I saw you guys last week, that night, like in the middle of the night, I woke up with a blinding headache. And it just started kind of fluish. Good morning. But I'm feeling much better now. Isn't that exciting? So I think that we may go visit Patty today. What do you think? Should we go see that funky hippie chick? Stop in for a visit? And I also have a new recipe I want to try. We'll see how much time we have later. If I need to do a different video, I will. But in my new, in my new vegan vittles cookbook that I got in Happy Mail, there is a recipe for meatballs. So we may try that out tonight. So Tom and I can have that for dinner. But what else? I've been working on my crazy quilt squares, hexagons, which I'll show you if you follow me on Facebook. This is all old news. What else? The Dyson Deal Challenge, and thank you to everyone who's joined the group. We're growing, which is really nice. I'm glad you guys enjoyed that. It's a lot of fun for me too, because again, it just really makes you stretch and do things you would never normally do. I have a couple things I ordered from Amazon to show you, like literally nothing. And that is about it. I fell asleep last night. Tom and I were watching, I think it's on Netflix, Black Mirror. It's a series. It's up to season 3 right now. And we had seen a couple episodes of season 1, and then somehow we jumped right into season 3. It's not linear, so you can do that. You can skip around. Really good, intriguing, very, very disturbing in a lot of ways, but great commentary on today's society. And I also caught, he's probably old news to you guys too, but I had never seen a comedy special by a guy named Jeff Jeffries. Is he old to you guys? He's new to me. And he was recommended by a new woman that I've been watching, who I'll link below. Her name is Darlene Mashad. I don't know how I found her, but she's hilarious. And so I checked him out. And what else did we watch? Oh, there's a new Amazon show called I Love Dick, about the man named that. And actually, my husband, my children's father's name is Dick, Richard. But back in the day, they used to call you Dickie. So I was like hesitant about that. Kevin Bacon's in that one. I think it's on Amazon. But it's the writers who did the Transparent show. And it's excellent. So I only saw one episode. Oh, I think there's my landlord. I'm going to say hi to him. All right. Well, it was nice to see my landlord. He and his wife go to Florida every winter, so they're back now. And this is what our day is looking like. When I go to Patty's, I'll give you a scenery shot because everything is just bursting into bloom. It's gorgeous. So even though it's a little overcast, it's pretty warm here. So let me feed the birdies, make some coffee. You know the routine. Okay, guys, coffee's on. Let me show you what I've been working on. I finished the hexagon, the first one. 1 down, 8 to go. Yeah, and I'm really happy that I'm following along in the book, because it's, showing me new techniques and things. I had a heck of a time with the beading, but just because I didn't have the proper thread, I did order the proper thread on Amazon, so I had to poke the needle through the fabric and then take the needle off, put the bead on, and it just was very tedious, but that's okay. I have the right things now, and yeah, I'm in love with this. And I mentioned last week that I'm not really a flower girl. Let me clarify that. I'm not really a like frilly ribbon and lace fake flower kind of a girl, and no shade to anyone. If you're into that, that's great. We're all different. But I do love real flowers and things, but as I'm looking, it's not something I would have done on my own, but I really, really like it. So this is the first hexagon, and I started the second one last night, again, following along in our book here. Let's see. I have you propped up on my garbage can. Okay, so this is the second one. What do you think? And again, these aren't my designs. I'm following along. Obviously, it's my fabric choices and my thread choices and ribbon choices, but the actual placement of where the embellishments go, I'm getting out of this book here. Love it. And I'll put a link to this stuff in the description box. So yeah, I was working on that, and I had gotten these canvases in Happy Mail last week, so that prompted me to drag out some other canvases, and I started this one. It's a piece of glass. I like to do polymer clay on glass. Time to break out some clay too. I've been feeling like that. I'm all over the place, but I actually did this last year, I think, and it's just been sitting. That's some homemade texture paste on there, and anyway, it's kind of reminiscent of the sea or mermaids or something like that. So I may do something with that. We'll see. And what else have I done crafty? Oh, the Dyson deal. I'm sitting right here in front of everything. I might as well show you, which was hilarious. I wound up doing the page upside down and backwards, which is how I live my life sometimes. But you guys said you really liked it, and I'm happy because you never know with these things. But here it is. And if you did not see it, I would love it if you would go check it out. And you know what? It's so funny. Well, or not funny. I got a comment on the page that As Above, So Below was made into a horror flick. And I was horrified because it's such a beautiful sentiment, and I was like, no, I don't want people to think that that's what I'm referencing. So look up the term As Above, So Below, not the movie, if you are unclear of what that's about. But yeah, I had a lot of fun with that. And the Gypsy and Witch project is coming up on the 15th. So that's exciting, and I have to get moving on that. What else is going on? I did some altering of my jeans. You know what? I have a couple things from Amazon sitting right here. Let me just show you what I got. Speaking of thread, and this stuff is expensive too. Let me just put that there for a minute. Got a pile. This is Nemo thread, N-Y-M-O, Nemo beading thread. And so I'm thinking that this is going to make my life a little easier. Let's hope so. So we will see. I thought the monofilament thread that I had would be thin enough, but it wasn't. It was too thick to go through my beading needle. And then, just because a girl can't ever have enough wire, I got a roll of 18 gauge, just aluminum wire. This was pretty cheap. I think it was like $6 or something. So yeah, and that's, oh no, one more thing. I needed these when I did the Gypsy Boho CD hanger. For those of you who know, I love my beads, but I am a total newbie when it comes to jewelry making or anything like that. So slowly, this is how I get supplies for anything, one little thing at a time. So I got these crimp beads, and I needed them, so I will put them in my little stash box. And I think that's all the arty updates I have. I put a coat of gesso on my bathroom door. Oh yeah, house tour. Did I say I was going to do that in April? Oh, I hope I didn't. I hope I said May. Let's shoot for this month, you guys. And I may just do like installments just because, you know, I tend to ramble on. And so I may do like the bedroom, the living room, the kitchen. Yeah, so I have not forgotten. Stay tuned for that. Is that it? Yeah, I think that's it. Let's draw a card and do what we do in the morning, have some coffee, and I'll get redressed and ready, and we'll go say hi to Patty. I think she opens at noon, so not sure what time it is now. What time is it? It's 10:30. All right, see you in a minute.
Well, I'll stand up next to a mountain on top of town with the edge of my head.
Yeah, and shout out to Lori Richardson Haley too. I'm really enjoying her videos lately. I'll link her channel below. I'm going to try to do like a weekly shout out. My interests of what I watch are all over the place, but I think you guys probably have the same thing. You probably like a little bit of this and that. But anyway, shout out to Lori. Loving this journal video she just put up. So I'll link it below. Okay guys, today's card is Justice, and I feel like we recently got that, like maybe 2 weeks ago. And just a quick aside here, for those of you who don't know, I'm attempting to reinforce my tarot knowledge by doing a daily draw. I've been attempting to learn tarot for the last 30 years, and this is just kind of a passive way and fun way of doing it. So I do a daily draw, and I also have a book of information I've compiled over the years, and that's what I share with you guys. So that's what this is all about. So justice again today. Unfailingly just. Balance. Justice being served. Karma worked out in your favor. Truth. Legal action. Contracts. Settlement. Judgment. Treaties. Fairness. Actions will have fair consequences. Justice will prevail. Balance, ethics, law, accountability. This card comes into play when decisions must be made. Justice will prevail with a verdict of honesty and fairness. Okay, may it be so. Okay, I'm dressed and ready to go. Still pretty overcast out. I heard it's supposed to rain like for the rest of the week, so take advantage of the dryness while I can. And what else? Oh, basil update. Hanging in there. Still going to wait a little while before I put it out, but yes, they're growing, and I told the leeks outside are doing great. And of course, you know, every time I use spring onions, I have to focus camera. I have to try to plant them too. So those are coming along. And then this guy, he's a day ahead of the other one. So they'll go in some dirt soon too. And what else did I want to show you? La, 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 la. Oh, how about this? This is the cookbook that I'm going to be making those meatballs or treat balls or meatless balls. And this is a great book. So thank you. Thank you for all the love. And welcome new subbies too. Okay, so this is the recipe. And I have all the ingredients on hand. Focus, TVP flakes, rolled oats, dried basil, oregano, parsley, garlic powder, onion powder, dry mustard, which I don't have any, but I have wet mustard, boiling water, ketchup, soy sauce, peanut butter, flour, and nooch. So that is that. And I'm excited because, you know, Tom and I are both big fans of the Gardein meatballs. So that's the standard I'm trying to reach here. But I think home cooked can do better than processed food from the grocery store, even if it is Gardein. Don't you? Yeah. You gotta find some balance in your life, right? That's what my pet rock says. Okay. Oh, wait. What am I doing? Procrastinating? Not really. Just enjoying my day. Enjoying hanging out with you guys. Oh, you know what else? Let me show you. Oh, try to take you on a smooth ride. Hello, Mushroom Nightlight. Let me show you where I put the tapestry that my dear friend Peggy gave me that I showed you last week. Remember? Slowly I turn, rolling in my wheelchair. La la la. It was nice to see my, oh, I told you about my landlord. Yes. I pulled the screen down from my closet. I need to put the screens in and take the storm windows down. But I haven't done that yet because you know I love to procrastinate. Oh, yes. Love it. Okay, the tapestry. Oh, it's going to get dark. Will you be able to see it? I think you can. Oh, get back up there, girl. There we go. It's on the back of my door, which is badly in need of a paint job. And isn't it incredible? So shout out to my neighbor Peggy. Peggy, you rock. All you guys rock. I am feeling the love, but I love that. Right on the back of the door, fit right in. And yeah, I'll see you in the car. How about that?
We've been taught to look outside of ourselves for sustenance, to look beyond the self for power, love, prosperity, health, happiness, and spiritual fulfillment. We've been conditioned to believe we get life's bounty from somewhere outside of ourselves. But it's possible to reverse our gaze from outward to...
I just realized before that I mentioned that I put gesso on my bathroom door, and you were probably like, what the heck? I'll show you. 2 years ago already, I painted the inside of my bathroom door. Now, this currently has 2 coats of gesso on it right now. And let's see if I can get closer. I had painted it initially. It almost looked like, and trust me, I'm not comparing myself to Monet. It almost looked like a Monet landscape. It was I did it with sponges, and it was greens and blues, and it was okay. And then I got the wild idea to go over this, can you believe this, with a black Sharpie marker, and I did all these like swirls in it. Yeah. So I lived with that for a long time, and I just can't stand it anymore. And I decided I was going to cover it up again, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it. But yeah, so that's the story with the bathroom door. And again, it would be different if I owned this house. I would be doing a lot of painting. You could see my walls are white walls, and I would not have that in a place that I owned. But you work with what you can work with, right? Hello, fish. He was an auction find. Nicholas gave that to me last year. He got that at the auction, and isn't that cool? Anyway, I wanted to share that with you because God knows you're interested. I love you guys. Yeah, am I going out? Are we going to Patty's? I think so. Okay, guys, I swear I literally have 1 foot out the door. But before we go, I was closing up the computer, etc., and saw on Facebook that Dark Tower trailer, Matthew McConaughey and Idris Elba duel in Stephen King adaptation. You know what? I am a happy, positive person, you guys, but I am not happy about this, and I gotta tell you, I won't be going to see it. I'm too much in love with the Dark Tower series. The characters are etched in my mind the way that I picture them and perceive them, and I made the mistake years ago of watching The Stand, the movie, and it was horrible because you guys know who know me, that's my favorite book. So I will not be catching this one. What do you guys think when they do this kind of stuff? I mean, obviously the story's amazing, but yeah, I don't know. Let me know. I don't know. Let me know. I'm getting in the car. Okay, we're in the car. I'm actually letting it warm up for a minute. Oh, hi, keychain. What's on your keychain? I've had this one for years and years. What else is on here? That's to Tom's car. I gotta give him one of my keys. An Ankh. Actually, that was given to me by one of my patients years ago. And a goddess symbol that I got up at a Beltane festival also years ago. a broken beaded charm that maybe I'm gonna keep it as a weapon. I'm peaceful. I need no weapons. And a bunch of keys. Oh, my one-legged Sylvester. You know, Sylvester the cat. I think I got him like at a flea market or something. But he's heavy duty. Yeah, Tom tells me I should not have a heavy keychain, and I know that that is true. Puts strain on your ignition. So this is actually a lot lighter than it has been in my life. But I should probably lighten that up. What else do I have? What is that? Ace Hardware? Oh, I never go there. Why do I have that? My library card. And I probably have a ShopRite card and a Rite Aid card in my wallet. Okay, yeah, you guys, I'm not feeling so great. I think I'm kind of pushing myself a little bit here today. But you know what? I'm going to go. I think the fresh air will be good. So I brought Patty a little Mooncatcher CD. Let's go deliver that. I won't give her a kiss. I don't want to get her sick. And carry on. I have no idea how long this video is today. Probably it's going to be a long one. All right, guys, let's rock and roll. I'm not going to talk too much on this ride. I'll give you some nice scenery shots instead. But, you know, I can't keep my mouth shut right now, right? Oh, can you see behind me? Look at all the beautiful trees. I just checked my mail. No mail. No mail is good. No bills. That's how I look at it. Which actually, what's today? The 3rd? Did I say happy Beltane? Happy May Day? Happy May flowers. Happy spring. Let's see. Yeah, so, isn't that exciting? I'm looking and there's dandelions everywhere, which I love dandelions and I love daisies, all wildflowers. And it kills me when I see that people like just get rid of them and, you know, throw chemicals all over their lawn. The bees love the dandelions. They need them. Anyway, when I have my place, when Tom and I have our paradise piece of property, that is my dream. And we will let the dandelions grow. Let them grow. Okay, you guys, obviously I really don't have anything to say right now. So let me give you some Okay, I hope you caught that. That was 17 west to exit 106. And then I just made a right-hand turn onto Joyland Road over by the new casino. I know Patty's happy about it. And then we're gonna go down and make a left onto, I think it's Chalet. But it's starting to rain, as I knew it was going to. Maybe we'll have a rainbow, because you see how sunny it is. So yeah, I just wanted to give you guys directions, and I will link her if you don't have a chance to come here in person, which of course is the best way, because then you can meet her. Check out her link to her website where you can get everything that you see in her store, okay? So that is a shout out to my sister. Boy, it's beautiful. I haven't been down this road since they started the construction, so I'm it was closed off as they've been doing it. I'm a little disoriented here. Oh my God, you guys, I gotta show you this. Hang on. Okay, you guys, this eyesore monstrosity, and I shouldn't pick on it. A lot of people are happy about this being here, but this is the new casino in Sullivan County. This is like a freaking skyscraper. I'm not for anything that encourages addictive behavior like gambling and alcoholism and putting people in a room and taking their money, but hello. Oh yeah, that guy was just like, why is she filming? So I think this is the way to Patty's house. Patty, I'm a little disoriented, but what do you guys think? Many years ago, I used to protest the development of, we have another casino also in this small town that I live in. And God knows we needed another one, right? Can you tell how I feel about it? But Patty is very hopeful that this will bring business to her store, etc. And maybe I'm just being a fart, but I could think of 10,000 million other things that I would rather see developed in this county. But you know, I'm just an old hippie, so yeah, there it is though. Look at that. How many birds do you think are gonna fly into the side of that? Oh my goodness. All right, let's find Patty. I'm a little bit lost. Patty, help. Okay guys, I was totally on the right track, so just stay straight, because now I see coming up down here on the right is my sister Sunshine's car. So I didn't tell her I was coming, and unless she watched last week's vlog, she's not expecting me. So let's go see Patty and my favorite dog, Zoe, and maybe her husband Jonathan's around, but yeah, let's go check out this girl, shall we? We love her. La la la, la la, la 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 la. I have my very own parking space right here. Look at this. This is my parking space. And we are here at my sister. And yes, we're open. Okay, I'll see you inside.
Hello, welcome to the Funky Hippie Chic Boutique. I'm here with my bestie Cali, and we are giving you a tour of what's happening here and now at the Funky Hippie Chic Boutique. So here's our clothing. We have clothing from all around the globe, and we bring it to you with love. Lots of color. So here's our clothing. We have the stuff for the guys. If you've got a groovy guy in your life, we got a groovy top for him. We've got some necklaces over here. You gotta come in and see, or go on our website and see what we have there. www.funkyhippiechicboutique.com. Oh, I'm coming around. Oh, there she is. Say hey, Callie.
Hey.
Callie is checking out the incense.
I love my sister Sunshine. You guys gotta come check this place out. I'll put all the links below.
Ooh. These are our mud cloths. Aren't they fantastic? The mud cloths from Africa, bags from India, the incense from SoCo, the best incense in the world.
Hello, hand-dipped Nag Champa.
Hand-dipped.
Hello.
And our bags are from Thailand. Oh my gosh, talk about colorful bags. Fantastic bags. Backpacks. We have a bag for everything. We have a bag for your change. We got a bag for your bills. We got a bag for your makeup. Oh my gosh, we got all kinds of bags. And now we're coming into our home goods section. And there's a menorah made by Joshua's Trees. Everything here is recycled wood from the forests of Sullivan County. And the bases are from our farmhouse here, our old farmhouse, 1700s farmhouse. So it's pretty cool. There they are. The sunshine is peeking in here. So these are our home goods. Really great lamps. And wow, the color is amazing in here. I didn't realize it now that I'm sitting behind the camera. So we hope that you'll visit us. I know that you're going to be checking out Callie's weekly vlogs. Oh, she has a dress that she's got her eye on.
Yeah,
let's go look.
Let's see. What do you think, you guys?
Let's see. Oh my gosh. Does that say Cali on it? I think it does. I think that does. I think it says Cali.
Pay the electric bill?
I think it says Cali. Oh my gosh.
She's coming home with me, folks. She's coming home.
Well, folks, we will see you soon. Visit us. And, oh, if you're looking for jewelry, we've got great jewelry. I forgot. Oh, say hello to the girls. There are the girls. We've got great jewelry. Most of it here is from Turkey and Egypt. Isn't that great? Beautiful jewelry. And that's about it. There's our sales girl. Veronica, yeah, she doesn't talk much. Okay, I'm going to give you back to Cali, and
one more thing. Look at these. Look at these
pillow covers from
pillowcases.
Thailand. Aren't those beautiful?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And that's about it. See you, darling. Love you.
Okay, that was freaking amazing. It was so good to see her. There is all this construction going on up here right now. So I'm right by where the casino was. I'm going to take the back way home that I know how to go. And hopefully they're going to let me go this way. So let's see. Is this guy going to stop? He is. Maybe I can get around the backhoe. Ooh, yeah. Okay. All right, guys. Actually, I used to live on this road many, many moons ago at the bottom of this hill. Back in the day. I told you I've moved so many times, right? So that was a really nice visit. Hello, that amazing dress that Patty gifted to me. And I got Tom a present and some incense. So let's head home. I have no idea how much footage we have here, but I'm going to edit what I have. Excuse me. I'm really hungry, you guys. It's like 2:30. I haven't eaten yet today. Let's go home and do that, and then I will see. Oh my gosh, this road, they tore it up. Sorry. We'll see how much time we have left, okay? So I love you, and I'll see you when we get home. Okay guys, back in the house. I'm heating up some coffee, and like I said, I'll upload all the clips I have, and in the meantime I'm just gonna have the last Naked Bakewell tart. I got these in Happy Mail. They're incredible, and this will tide me over till dinner. So let me do that now, and I'll see you in a minute. Here's what's in these things. They're really good. Oh, there's my coffee. Okay guys, I just uploaded 28 clips, and it looks like it's about 32 minutes long at this point, so I do have a little bit of time. I know not all of you guys want to hang out for an hour, but before I make the treat balls or whatever, let me show you what I got today. And, you know, I am so blessed for all of my friends, but Patty's very special to me. And she surprised me. I told you I was going to buy this dress, and she gifted this to me, and I almost started crying. But let me show you the magnificence. Okay, it's all ruched at the top. Now I wear these, you know, in layers, so this will be perfect for the summer as is, and then in the winter I could put like a danskin underneath it, or a you know, a leotard, or some kind of a shirt, or an overtop. You know, it's super versatile. Let me see. I just, look at the pockets. Hello. Yeah, you guys. Gorgeous, right? Love, 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 love. And the best part of waking up. I just love it. What do you think? The gathers and the pleats. It's got uneven handkerchief kind of hem. Yeah, I can't wait to wear it. Gorgeous. And of course, anything with a lace-up bodice is very flattering, right? Okay, so super blessed. Can't wait to wear it. And then, honestly, because I really have no business spending money, but it's so hard being over there, I had to get, and look at her with the purple tissue paper, I had to get some more Nag Champa, because you can never have enough. So I'll give one of these to Tom as well. I got 3 of them. And then I also got, you saw me with the big bag. So there's like 50 sticks. These are hand dipped. And there is an assortment here. I didn't keep them separate, but I got some Nag Champa and Dragon's Blood, Witch's Brew, some patchouli and oak moss. Just an assortment. But yeah, these are really nice. Super saturated with fragrance. Really rich. And she gave us a little sample with this. And I got this for Tom. And he'll have already received this by the time we're looking at this. But this is handmade, and it's an incense burner for stick incense. And there is some incense here. And yeah, he'll like that a lot. We have the same aesthetic and taste and things, so it's fun to shop for him too. Yeah, I love you guys so much, so very much. And I'm not saying goodbye yet. Let's go make some treat balls or whatever. Let's see how this is going to turn out. All right, guys, let's get cooking. I'm curious about this recipe, so fingers crossed. And I'm mostly going to follow it 100%, but I am going to substitute a couple things. I'll show you. I am preheating the oven to 350 degrees, and it is kind of chilly out today, so I don't mind that. I am lightly coating one of my very old cookie sheets with I'll probably use some of the vegan earth balance. You can use coconut oil, you could use non-stick spray, just a piece of parchment paper. You don't want your meatballs to stick. So that's that. And then I have the ingredients out here. And like I said, I am following a recipe in this vegan vittles cookbook, which looks really cool. And this is for meaty balls, meatless balls. And this is what we're looking at, folks, okay? We have some textured vegetable protein. Rumor has it that this is what Taco Bell uses for their taco meat. I don't know if that's true or not, but I wouldn't doubt it, because once it's hydrated, it looks just like ground beef. Some TVP, I have some unbleached all-purpose flour, I have some quick oats, we have some nutritional yeast, and then just some peanut butter, which I was intrigued, ketchup. I don't have dry mustard, I'm going to use wet mustard, onion powder, garlic powder, soy sauce. I'm adding some crushed fennel seed. The recipe doesn't call for it, but I love the taste of fennel in my Italian food. I have some oregano, and I love this label. My grandson wrote that, and I will treasure it. I do not have any basil. I couldn't believe it. I have to put it on the shopping list, so I'm going to add some parsley. And also, this is not in the recipe, but I'm going to add some red pepper. Just a little bit, just for a bit of a kick. For a spicy meatball. So let me get these all measured out, and basically we're just going to mix everything together. I'm going to have to boil some water so we can rehydrate that TVP. We're going to mix it together and make like a loaf and make some balls and bake them. So shouldn't be too long. Give me a minute to set it up. Okay guys, I've already measured everything out and you saw the boiling water, so let's do this. It seems pretty simple. The first thing we're going to do is take our cup of TSP flakes and we're going to combine that with all of the dry spices. So half teaspoon of dried basil, half teaspoon dried oregano. Well, I told you I didn't have the basil. Half teaspoon parsley, half teaspoon garlic, half teaspoon onion powder. All right, and I crushed up some fennel and I added the hot red pepper to that also. And we're just gonna mix that up. So far, so good. I really contemplated doubling the recipe It says it'll make 12, which should be more than plenty for Tom and I tonight, but looks like they'll freeze well too. I think you can freeze them up to 3 months. Okay, so that's all combined. Now the next thing we're going to do is take our boiling water and combine it with our wet condiments. So all right, what do we do? And I already have that here. It is 3/4 cup boiling water, 2 tablespoons of ketchup, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and I used wet mustard, so I did about half a teaspoon of the prepared mustard. And we're just going to mix that right into our boiling water. And then we're going to take that mixture and mix it, looks like gravy or thick broth. Mix it right into our TSP. Oh wait, hang on, let me make sure I have everything. Oh, hello. Almost forgot to add our oats as well. Yeah, good thing to check. Check and double check. This is 1/4 cup of rolled oats. And I hate following recipes. That's when I get screwed up, if I do something out of my head. But I'm going to be quiet because this is how we learn how to do new things. And if I can make my own meat substitutes at home, that would be great. And we had good luck with the seitan, so fingers crossed. All right, now I'm going to pour in my wet ingredients here. And we'll give that a mix. I've been using chopsticks a lot lately in my cooking recently. And I recommend it, you guys. I never have before. And they're so handy. I don't know, they're just better than a spoon in a lot of ways. Okay, I'm going to put the rest of this in here. And what we need to do now is just let that sit to rehydrate. So it smells good. And we're going to give this about 5 or 10 minutes. And then I believe, yeah, after that it says add the peanut butter, stir in the flour and the yeast flakes, and then form into balls, arrange them on the baking sheet, and cook for 25 to 30 minutes, turning halfway into the cooking cycle. Okay, so I'll see you back here in 10. Okay guys, we've got an even dozen, which is exactly what it said it would make. And the next step, it says to coat them with either olive oil or nonstick cooking spray. I'm out of olive oil, and I looked around in my cupboard and I found this, which, reading the ingredients, it's soybean oil and beta carotene, which comes from carrots for color. So I'm going to use this and just lightly kind of mist them. And we're going to put these in the oven, like I said, for 30 minutes. I'll flip them over halfway through and show you what they look like. And yeah, I'm excited. See you in a minute. Okay, I'll see you in 15 minutes when we flip them. Ah, yes, my favorite part about cooking. Not too bad. Ah, yes, much better. And I know I've shared this with you guys before, but I no longer use a dish rack to dry my dishes on. I use this padded mat. It works great, and I don't have to have a big bulky dish rack out on my counter. So, yeah, works easy. We got that only took about 5 minutes, so there's another 10 minutes before we're going to flip our meatballs. Okay, guys, what do you think? I just gave these a good flip. They look good. They're getting nicely browned on the bottom. Super hot. Probably shouldn't be using my fingers. I'm super excited. I kind of wish I did double the recipe, but if we really like them, I'll easily make another batch. You saw how easy that went together. So they're going back in the oven another 15 minutes, and I'll see you when they come out. Okay, let's pull these out. Okay, this is what we have. It smells amazing. I'm going to put one on a plate, and I'll join you back here for a bite. Super excited. Have I mentioned I'm excited to try these? I took the littlest one. I'm going to bag these up and head over to the cave. Tom's already got the sauce going. Yeah, all right, I'm just gonna break these apart with my fork And the recipe says that you can, you know, crumble these up and use it for chopped meat or whatever. I'm going to take this as a big bite, guys. Mm-hmm. Okay. 0 out of 10. 10 being the best. I'm going to give these guys a 7. Okay? I do like the Gardein ones a little better, but you know what? In all fairness, I'm eating a dry meatball, so it's very tasty. There's something, it's a little more, it's not gummy or anything. The texture is really nice, but I don't know. I'm not, the Gardein ones have a something more, but they're still good. And it may change a little when these cool down too. So I definitely recommend them. What do I say? 7 out of 10? I think so. I would make these again. You know, I knew I was having a high standard to live up to because I love those meatballs. Meatless balls, but these are very good. I do recommend them. I think Tom's going to like them. So I'm going to say I'll see you later for you guys. And thank you for hanging out for yet another long vlog. I'm going to wish you much peace, much love, double ear tugs, and I'll see you soon, okay? I have some more art projects coming up. Who knows? I've been in sewing mood lately, but all right, say goodbye, Cali. Goodbye, Cali. Good night, Gracie. I love you guys. See you next